Everyone. So this is a very short video that I will be doing with you today. And the short video will be around a prompt in ChatGPT that I used for one of my posts on LinkedIn. And a lot of people liked it. And even one of these people suggested that why not just put it on TikTok? So I'm not really a TikTok person. I'm not using TikTok. But I thought for my YouTube videos, maybe some of you find it helpful and like the post as well. And you want to try it out and do it either for your LinkedIn profile, or if you're not using LinkedIn, you can use it for your YouTube videos or for your YouTube channel, or you can use it for a different social channel or maybe Instagram. So whatever you prefer, you can adapt the prompt. And for that reason, I shared here with you, and let's see what ChatGPT comes up today with this prompt. And then later I will also show you what it came up for me when I did it the first time. So let's get started. So the prompt is, I put this on a note here, the prompt, and you should see this here, this prompt that says, create a 3D illustration of an animated character sitting casually on top of a social media logo, in our case, LinkedIn. The character is and then you can input whatever you prefer about yourself, gender, age, hair, attire, character, what you wear, whatever you want to. The background of the image is a social media profile page with a username, so your name, and a profile picture that matches the animated character. So with this, let's copy paste it. We can close the note. We can put this in ChatGPT. You need to have ChatGPT 4 because you need to create an image, otherwise this won't work. So create this, and now we put in the character is a woman. You know my name, my age now, 36 years old. Probably doesn't really matter, but let's put it in here. With brown shoulder, long hair. Almost. I think mine are a bit longer, but I think this should work. You can say a tall woman. I'm quite tall. She is creative, ambitious, and analytical, and loves to create YouTube videos. I think this doesn't really matter. Maybe we just put create videos. Not doing too much, because if we do too much, then normally it doesn't work. And she is wearing a red dress, like this. And now we can delete that one. The background of the image with a username, and we put the name Frederike, and a profile picture that matches the animated character. So let's go with this one as a first batch and see what it comes up with. So what you will be seeing is, and this is what happened to me as well, is that I did not create only one image. I created several images for this for this prompt, and then checked out which one worked best for me. So this is probably what will be happening here as well, that we will be finding an image that is okay-ish, but that we are not too excited about it for the first batch. But let's see. Not even that bad. So yeah, she's really tall. Maybe she's even a bit too thin. But you can see this is now me, and it put down all these different elements of who I am as a person, which is obviously not something we want. So what I could be doing is just using it in Canva as a design tool or any other tool, and eradicate those elements of me being 36, creative, and so on. But let's say, okay, we don't really like it. And we can say, hey, I don't like it that you put the content of me as a person in there. Please do it again and use the following prompt. And then we do copy paste again of this one here, and we put this in here, and we say create an illustration of a woman. The character is a woman, 36. And we take all of this out and just say she's wearing a red dress. And let's go and do it again. And let's see what's comes up with. And then we will do one third iteration for this video, where I will input one of my personal images. So basically where I will input myself in there, and then we can see what it comes up with as well. Well, let's wait what will be the second result. So I think this is, see, that's way better. That's actually nice. I like it. I mean, I'm a bit small on this LinkedIn logo in the beginning. So the this box, but I think this is much better. And you see now that it is more related to LinkedIn as a profile, as it has the LinkedIn in the background, it has the LinkedIn in the front, and it has my name there. And then again, this profile image. It doesn't really work with the content itself on the image there in the back, but I think for a second start, this is actually quite good. So now what we can do is we can put this all in again. We can say now maybe the character was brown shoulder, long hair. She's wearing a red dress and she is rather tall. Please also use the attached image of Frederike as a reference image. And then we can say, okay, now we do this. 1 second, we have to go to desktop, and there we have to actually do this differently. So there are different images of myself. So we can use this one and we can open that. And then when we are done, we can send images and send the prompt as well. So let's see now what it comes up with now as I inputted an image of myself. And let's see if this improves the prompt or if it does exactly the opposite. And what you learn, and when you play around with ChatGPT, I think a lot of things are really iterative. So you just have to try out what works best. And then over time, you will find those prompts that work especially well. And this is true with this one as well. You saw the first one was really way too much. So we put in so many character details that it was confused. In the second one, we broken it down. And now with the third one, yes, well, we have a third one. I actually think the third one is probably the best in the sense that it creates the LinkedIn logo and the LinkedIn profile. However, where I'm not 100% sure about is that it feels that the image that I have in the LinkedIn profile picture is a bit different than the person that is sitting on the LinkedIn icon. But at the same time now, this person looks a bit, let's say, more suited from relations perspective. So I think in the second image, when we go up, this was quite like a small person sitting on there. And given that I'm quite tall, I think this reflects it a bit better. So you can see these are now 3 very fun, different ways of how you can create this LinkedIn logo and LinkedIn prompt. And the prompt is quite short given what kind of image it comes up with. So let us quickly go to the other chat that I did beforehand. So you see the other ones that I created. We just have to quickly see where it is. Here it is. So these were the original ones that I did. We can go up and you see this was the very first one that I did, but then I didn't really like how I looked or like the facial expression that I had in this one. And also the LinkedIn logo was quite way off. Then we had a second one. Then I inputted an image that I created of myself, given ChatGPT as a reference image. Then we turned out with that one. Then I inputted this image. Then we turned out with this one. And then in the end, I went with this image. But as you can see, if we look at it now, this one perfectly represents the LinkedIn logo. But here, the LinkedIn profile page is not really a LinkedIn page by itself. And so I think when we go up here, it actually comes up quite well with portraying the LinkedIn image and the LinkedIn logo in both elements, because it also has the LinkedIn logo here on this profile page. And the same is true with this one, where you also see LinkedIn there. So this was a very short video for you to have some fun with this prompt. And you saw the prompt, you can just play around with it and share your own experiences with it as well. And obviously it's also an idea to just change it and say, maybe I don't want to play around with LinkedIn, but maybe I want to play around with Instagram or YouTube or another social media channel. So for this, have a great day.